Okay, so let's look at Canva and see how it can help us change the orientation of our videos. So by orientation, what I mean is portrait, landscape, square, the usual ways of how people view and watch our videos. So whether be it on our website, blog posts, or social media, there are like specific orientations that are best for each platform. So whenever you shoot videos, especially using your phones, we default to portrait because that's how we use our phones, like this. But really, it's always best to shoot our videos on landscape mode because landscape videos are much more easier. They're easier to edit and they're easier to crop into squares or portraits. It's always trickier to start from a portrait video and then turn that into a landscape because all the surroundings or like all the sides, you don't have those in portrait, but then in landscape you could easily remove them rather than add them. So I'm going to show you how we can like do alternatives or how we can kind of change your portrait videos to fit landscape, just so you can upload them in LinkedIn or in YouTube maybe. Or landscape videos are always better on like websites and like blog posts. So start off by creating a design. Let's choose video, which has a default 1920 by 1080 pixels in size. You can also choose Instagram post because that crops your videos to squares, which is very, very, very good for social media. But yeah, the goal of this video is to change portrait videos to landscape. So let's go for a landscape size. Okay, so let's use this portrait video. If we drag it over onto the artboard, just right at the edge of the artboard, it's going to fill up the whole landscape artboard. Now this works for some videos because it's going to crop out the top and bottom and it won't matter because the main subject is in the frame. But then for some videos, this won't work. Now let's look at another example so I can show you. So we have here Katie's video. If we do drag it over onto the artboard, as you can see, it crops out parts of her videos, and because it's already zoomed in when she took the video, it's not very ideal to crop it this way. So let's delete that. So I'm just gonna click it so that it goes into the Canva artboard. Now you can choose to resize this. And instead of, having the normal black pillars at the sides of your portrait videos, you can click on the page, click the color here, background color, and then you can choose your brand colors. That's how you make your videos more on brand. You can even add your logo. So there you go. You can add your logo here, and that makes your videos on brand already. Now, if you're not a fan of the pillars on the sides, what you can also do is use frames in Canva. So let me just remove her video first. So on the left side of your screen, there's this elements tab, and what you'll see first are different graphics which you can use. You can drag them over to use them as like a design for your videos. Now, something special that's called frames is right here. And if you click see all, we have a lot of like really good frames here. So these frames kind of crops your videos into the shape of how it's seen here. So for example, you want a shape of an iPhone. You want your video to be on an iPhone, for example. You can drag the iPhone onto your page and then go to uploads, get back to your videos, and then we can drag Katie's video onto the iPhone. Now that serves as a frame, and you don't have to, crop your videos to fit exactly the landscape size. You can also do it like this, wherein you add different elements, and then what you can do here is you can even rotate and zoom in. This way you can show just part of the iPhone. You can see Katie's face still, but it's also in a landscape, orientation. Then from here you can add text. So for example, you can add Katie's name. Let's make that 250. You can change the color. Want to make it on brand, of course. And then we can even add like a, so this is like it's some sort of like a label. Say it's a label. Change it to white maybe. Now contrast might be off a bit, and black might be better actually. So yeah, even if it's as simple as adding a few text, then adding color instead of the black pillars at the sides of your portrait video, you can make something like this. And to check, you can click this play button up here, and it's gonna play, and it's like a video but then with like backgrounds, and it adds that brand consistency to your videos, and it looks great actually. But yeah, so you don't have to stick to landscape videos all the time. If you do have a portrait and you want to kind of make it fit like a square or a landscape size, you can always use Canva to edit the orientation of your videos. Now if you do sign up for Canva Pro, you also have this resize option wherein you can change the size of your current design. So for example, you want an Instagram post which is usually a square, that's 1080 by 1080. If you click on that and then copy and resize, as you can see, it's gonna turn your design into that size. So now all you have to do is resize, and even like resize all this, There's always many ways to make your videos more appealing and more on brand, so that your viewers can definitely look at them. Yeah, you can always edit this, and there's also like a wide range of templates. As you can see here on the left, if you pick this for example, here we can drag Katie's video. And then change the text, change the colors so that it's on brand.